You want to know how that got there? Do you want to know how I got these scars?
Okay, guys, today we're going to be reacting to Asmongold's biggest fan.
This would be a very scary click.
Okay.
Is this Asmon's biggest fan? Asmongold's biggest fan.
Careful when you click.
I watch so much Asmongold. I actually think
Asmongold's a smart girl.
Kind of hot.
I know.
He's just like my parasocial boyfriend. I agree with almost everything he says, except his...
See, she's probably not banned in my chat then. Yeah,
probably.
see, because she agrees with everything I say. So she's probably not banned.
Dumb shit about carnivore diets and like some other stuff I think is dumb.
Well, the carnivore diet,
I don't
the thing is though,
think
like,
Asmon would go for a carnivore diet.
Is
carnivore.
Every day I eat steak is a day I feel good, and every day I don't eat steak is a day I don't feel as good.
You don't just eat steak, you also eat the potato, so it's not a carnivore diet.
It's for me.
Because you eat the potato too.
I fully agree with. I'm like kind of like a sapiosexual. I'm kind of into his like brain.
Okay.
I don't know. I just love how he like talks and like how he puts things. I didn't realize that's such a crush on that.
This is a smart girl.
And I mean, he would never like me because I'm way too like.
He just said he liked you.
He was.
Whoa, that look.
Does she know?
Know what?
Makes me feel bad. He's always like, oh, I always tell the girls don't ever like show it all. You know. Anyway, it's just like a little fantasy.
Well,
yeah, no, I
of course don't show it all.
No.
How are you going to earn an income if they're getting it already?
You got to understand. So this isn't a context of like
They'll
me
keep
giving
coming back
girls
because they want
advice for
more.
what to do on their OnlyFans. And the reason I tell girls not to go nude on their OnlyFans is not because I'll think less of them. No, this is a benefit for me. I'm actively working against my own self-interest. I'm trying to be a nice, considerate person, because the thing is, it's just bad business. That's what I think.
I'm like, Asmongold, you know, and you know, he likes all the same stuff I do.
Yeah,
he
sometimes it's the tease that's more important than the actual
experiences. Other than I'm a girl, he's a guy, and things have been a little different. I definitely get like.
I think this is one of like my 3 female viewers. There might be 4.
Good daddy.
Come on, you should have at least 5.
At me. I think he could do it. I actually do. So I get good.
By the way, I have never hit anybody for any reason in my entire life. I do not do that. I never yell at people. I never initiate any level of aggression or hostility.
If she begged you enough, you might.
If somebody makes me feel like I want to do that, I simply remove them from my life. What about Emaru?
No, he'll be like, Emaru, shut the fuck up! And then he'll start punching the shit out of me.
Oh, that's different.
I get good energy from that. But anyway, that's besides the point. My point is, if I'm like getting ready, putting my makeup on, or if I'm like on the road or like whatever, or if I'm like on doing the Stairmaster or something, like I pull up an Asmongold video and I just have more of like a parasocial.
Okay, so she likes to watch Asmon as she works out.
Like, I'm not out here trying to like talk to him and have him like feed me some fantasy that he cares about me or something like that. Like I just like having my parasocial internet boyfriend, and I think that for the same thing like applies to like OnlyFans girls. Is like
that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's definitely true. Yep, there you go. It's an e-girl. Yeah, reverse the roles now. I don't need to reverse the roles. I know what that looks like. I've been in girl streamers chats before. Yeah, I know exactly what that looks
pretty
like.
Toxic.
I've done it.
Whatever the girl is that they like for whatever reason, that's just like their parasocial internet girlfriend that they jerk off to. Right. I'm such like an alpha female. Like I'm literally what it would be like if a guy, let's say, you know, like a lot of these high-powered CEO type guys or whatever, they're like into femdom on the side and they want to be like treated like pigs and like fucked in the ass and stuff. They are so tired from being like high-powered.
I wouldn't want to be fucked in the ass.
I wouldn't want to either.
Think it would be uncomfortable.
I'm not saying I don't believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
like
not
that.
for me. Like, I mean, if other people like doing it, good for them. It's just not. It's not like really my thing.
Or like whatever they are, like that's me, but as a girl. If I walk into a room, like I could probably control it in some way. I don't mean to sound like that. I mean, obviously being an attractive female gives you a lot of leeway, you know? But I just have balls. That's all it is. I just have fucking balls. Like, what else do you want me to say? Like, I just have balls. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll do whatever. People just like follow people who like have balls. Here, guys. It's that simple. Like, there's nothing really more to it.
Well,
like,
people like that a lot. That like usually I'll go out and I'll say, no, it doesn't mean that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is like, yeah, in general, people like if you are outgoing and assertive. I think there's a difference.
Not exactly
between, like,
outgoing,
aggression
but
and
I think I am assertive
because, like,
to a degree.
with assertiveness, that's totally good. People are very much a fan of assertiveness. Aggression is what's problematic.
As long as you're not
confident and
too
assertive.
aggressive
Yeah.
in the
Listen to people who sound like
assertion.
sure, and I'm usually just like sure. Yo, someone clip that as I don't know what I would do, but I would die to see his reaction. You could have a shot at
Oh,
Asmon.
he's
No,
reacting.
here's the reason why Asmon and I could never date. His audience would never ever stop.
If you
giving him
date
shit
Osmond,
for,
you're
like,
pretty much
being
gonna be
with some
dating his
porn chick.
audience,
He would
too.
just constantly
Unless you keep it a secret. See?
Well, let's check the tapes. I don't know, did that happen or not last time? Yeah, she must be kind of a newer viewer.
get shit for it, and then like they'd call him like a cuck and like all this stuff. It would not be cool. He could get away with like.
I don't think
Spartans, 'cause she
Asmon
doesn't
would
really
give
do
a
anything.
damn.
Still want to watch Asmongold bash.
Well,
one
she
out.
started the OnlyFans, and then people were very. People had a lot of opinions on that, and even with the
so his
OnlyFans
ex had an
thing, or even
OnlyFans,
before
okay.
that, people.
I was not
they
aware of
called
that.
me a cuck because I let her wear a low-cut shirt on stream.
Okay.
They said if you let her do that, that's basically porn.
No, it's
Purely out of
not.
curiosity
Yeah.
and scientific
That's
interest. I bet he got a long dick, and it's
I
not
do.
because he's tall and skinny, but I mean, kind of. I just feel like he definitely got a long
Okay.
dick. You guys watch the
You see, like, I think we should normalize this. I have no. See, like, the thing is, let's be real, okay? Reverse the roles. The only girls that I'm allowed to sexualize are VTubers. You
Yeah?
can't do this to real girls.
Okay.
But like with VTubers, it's totally fucking fine because it's like a cartoon, right? I guess I'm like
They'll
the
still
next
try to
closest
cancel
thing to a
you
cartoon.
for it at some point.
this video with me where all the guys
Just
ranked
never
each other of who would have
apologize.
the biggest dick, and I almost like dot for dot line those guys up exactly how they would be. Like I knew which guys had the biggest ones and which guys had the smallest one. I just fucking
Yeah, you
knew.
just look at their raid logs.
I was only wrong about the Asian guys because Asian guys are fucking wild cards. Like you never know what they're packing. Like you really don't.
Well,
After at a
not that I
certain
know.
point, you can tell like what range a guy is in just by how
Just
he
the
carries himself.
stereotypes.
It's unfortunate because the reason is of how like the world treats and talks about like dick size. That like obviously guys who are like, yeah, I must be.
I really
pretty
hope my
well
mic's
off,
not
are
picking up
gonna
the
feel
kids
better about
outside.
themselves. Just like a world where a girl
Is that really true? I wonder if it is.
Why do they have to
Confidence
go
is
outside this
key.
window to
I
do
think that
playing and
yeah,
talking?
because like whenever girls
There's
talk about
plenty of
like
room
big
out there.
dick energy, what does that really mean? That means confidence and surety.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
like maybe it's the idea that if a dude has a big dick, he can be confident, but if he doesn't, he's like secretly insecure. Is that it?
girl who has a small waist and big hips is gonna just know she's what's on the menu, and so she's just gonna be inherently like more confident than a girl who
That's what I thought too, and like I would talk to these girls.
No, there's
and
some
these are
women
girls
that are
I think
hot as
like,
hell that
it's
have
like a 9
zero
out of 10 girl,
self-esteem.
right? And bro, like she's like starving herself, cutting herself, going on these weird diets, like watching suicide TikToks. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're like, you're so hot. What do you no, you're not ugly. What do you mean? You had 1,000 people tell you that you're hot. One guy said you're fat. Well, look at his picture. He's fat. What are you
Well, they're not
going
to pay attention to the guys complimenting them. They're going to pay attention to the guys
feels like she looks like a little boy or
insulting
something,
them.
even though that's beautiful too.
The
but
one guy,
she's,
yeah.
you know,
And it's probably a girl, too. Like, acting like it's a guy, yeah.
tight and straight up and muscular versus what seems to be the taste is like thick and curvy. So the same thing like applies to like
Okay.
men with like dicks. So like you can just kind of tell. Like I could probably listen to a lot of like girls' voices
Okay,
and tell
so
you which one is the
as far as men go, women like
No,
thick and
you
curvy.
can't. Because I tried that. I remember I tried that back in the day in WoW. Like, because I thought that I could do the same thing.
Okay.
And no, you can't. Like, I really thought you could.
more traditionally hot than the others. It's the same thing with dick size. So like you can just know. And so I just feel like Asmongold, it's impossible that he has a small dick. You just don't get to that level of like self-assuredness and not giving a fuckness without having either A, having like a pretty good sized dick, or B, just being like so good at getting girls off that you're completely validated by how much you can make her come. Because men
I think for me, here's the difference, right? Is like for me, I used to be very insecure about the way that I looked. It was like really, really bad. Like I didn't like showing off a lot of different ways that I looked or anything like that.
There's no reason for it.
One day, I remember the day.
The only person you need to impress, the only person you need to
the gardening stream
care about the way you look is yourself.
Real IRL stream. And
don't care what others think.
I thought it would be funny to take a shower on stream, and I did. I took my shirt off on stream and took a shower on stream. And it was really uncomfortable, but I just stopped giving a fuck. And do you want to know why? It's not because I felt good or, you know, like I was getting with a lot of girls. That was not true. The real reason why is because I had been made fun of so much that I just gave up.
Yeah, just stop caring.
I was like, hey, it is what it is.
Good advice from Asmon.
I'm making bitches come, and the ones that don't, you suck in bed. Is he single? I mean, like, will your fan base get his attention if you? No, man, I'm not trying to like clout chase. I legitimately, like, I could show you my YouTube, and I could scroll through his channel. You could see like all the videos I like watch, because like that's what I'm doing. Not so much the past like, couple weeks or so, because I've been working so much more. But like I pretty much watch Asmongold in the shower while I'm putting my makeup on, and like when I'm working out, like doing cardio. And before I would watch Asmongold if I was playing a game that was like grindy.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is like we upload how many fucking videos a day? Like 50 fucking videos a day. So people never run out of content. So it feeds the parasocial experience.
Yeah, Asmon does upload a lot.
So people can think I'm their fucking friend. Because I'll never stop talking to them. And then by the time they run out of videos, then they can watch the stream.
Okay.
Then I would like throw him up on the screen. If I was doing something like I don't really care to pay attention to, then I'd be watching like New World. Like I did a lot. I hung out.
I feel so bad. Like every time, like New World is always the example game that people use of like the one game that nobody likes watching.
What is New World?
Nobody likes New World. Everybody fucking hates it. It is what it is.
Asmongold a lot when I was playing New World, because I was just like running around opening chests and stuff, or like grinding.
Yeah, because I was the only person that was saying how it was, like saying what was real about the game.
Okay.
Everybody else was talking about how good the game was. Bro, I was like, this shit is garbage. I knew it was garbage.
Okay, so avoid New World.
And so me and Asmongold got real tight during New World, and also Star Citizen. Alas, she's right, yeah, but they also wouldn't tolerate anyone he'd be with. I say if you got a crush, take your shot. We adore you. We'll help you learn.
Like anytime.
Yeah, the fan base will always go after the other person.
Is that if a girl wanted to date me, I tell people that I only date crazy girls because any girl that would willing to date me would be crazy. Right, just on a foundational level. So like any girl
and if they don't start out crazy,
insane.
They will be after a while.
That's just how it is. Number two, any girl would have to understand that you're gonna get all of the negatives and none of the positives.
Okay,
I'm never gonna take you out anywhere nice to eat. I'm never gonna buy you anything really nice.
Why would you treat them better than you treat yourself?
We're never going to go out on some trip together that you always wanted to go on. You know what the trip I always wanted to go on was? The trip over to McDonald's. All right? It's going to be great.
So basically, if you want to date Asmon, you have to match his lifestyle.
I remember Izzy would get so much shit for this. Meanwhile, if she was a good girl, I'd take her to Goodwill.
Okay.
And guess what happens?
Goodwill has a lot of good stuff.
She's just in it for the money.
What?
Man, if only you
she's
knew.
She's just in it for the money.
They don't deserve it. No, it's not that they don't
just
deserve
waiting for that
it.
good goodwill trip.
And so why would I care? Why would I want to be in a relationship with somebody else who cared about that stuff?
Yeah, it's
it
just
would be
conflicting
weird because
personalities.
they care about it. I don't care about it. But then, oh, by the way, okay, so all the negatives, right? You don't get any of the positives. Oh, right.
You don't want to be in a situation where you have to change yourself to better suit somebody else.
So yeah, there's all that. And then number 2, here's also the negatives. My viewers will harass you. This is just what's going to happen. And even girls that I'm not dating, they harass them. So I cannot even be dating a girl and they'll go harass them. Well, I can't believe you're trying to talk to Asmongold.
Hey, you hoe. Why are you getting so close to Asmon?
Who the fuck are you? We hate you. And so this happens a lot, and you'll see these comments. Like, I'll read some of these comments about these different girls. Let me see. Let me see if I can find one. Like, I'm trying to find some really good ones. I don't know if there are any other good ones here. Not really too much. But this is just generally what happens.
Maybe I ought to change the color of my lights.
Is that they will just
my face
go
looks very
all
white.
possessive kinds of boyfriends? Yeah, exactly.
Almost glowy.
It's nuts. Didn't Belle Delphine try to make content with you?
Don't know who Belle Delphine is.
Dude, the Silvervale ones? Bro.
I know who Silvervale is.
I can't screenshot those because those posts are too long to fit on one frame of my phone. Like, that's like a 3-part screenshot. Oh, yeah, there's a lot.
I haven't watched a lot of her videos, but what I have watched, I've liked.
I'm reading one of them, and it's so fucking sad and pathetic.
She's a good VTuber.
I'm not going to read it out.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that as in, like, bait me to do it, you know. Like, I'm actually not going to read it out because it's so fucking pathetic. It is so, like, they're so fucking insane. So, yes, you get all of the positives, or sorry, all of the negatives, none of the positives, and that's about it. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
So we don't have a lot of girls talking to me. That's the way it goes. That's what makes sense. I really related to her, and in a weird way, her girlfriend experience stuff gave me a reason to keep on going, something nice to think about. I knew I'd never get with her, but it was a nice mutual roleplay fantasy thing.
What?
Now, there's fucking nothing!
Okay.
We had an agreement. And she failed her part. All my motivation is gone. And by the way, that's like, the post is this big. That's this much. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what you get. Yeah, any girl that wants to collab with me or be anywhere near me, that's what you get.
Look at it. Yo, I already DM'd him once. He ignored me. It did happen. It's okay.
I don't know about that.
Plus, I'm not even his type. He likes giant titties, and I only have.
Do you know how many DMs
he
must
might have been through
get?
a fucking ringer. So he definitely strikes me as a titty man. Actually, he strikes me as a thick man. Probably he likes them both. I think he's into both.
Listen. Do I look like a kind of guy that can choose? Let's be real.
I'm not going to use the same line, but I do like all
I don't
sizes.
say that just because it's peak sparkles. I say that because like the way he talks about girls, he seems to respond equally well to boobies
With
and
me,
booty.
it's more about the shape and the appearance over the size.
Dick. Like, it doesn't actually matter whoever's dick. None of it matters. What matters is
guys
like
get
what
really insecure about that. It's
yeah,
crazy.
they do.
I've made jokes about it and people get fucking mad.
you do with it. I mean, it matters if it's like literally not there. Then yes, life is harder.
Especially
for you,
Asian
like,
men.
100%. And I am sorry,
Because
bro.
of the stereotypes.
But that's not
and black men too get upset because of the stereotypes.
The gigolo guy I dated.
Imagine having an average or
women,
small
like,
penis.
Pay him to fuck them, and like
and
I don't
people
think that guy was
expecting
more
it
than,
to
like,
be
5
huge.
inches. And the whole thing was tattooed.
Then it's even
Extremely
worse
average
when they
wiener,
see it
and yet
small.
Women would like line up to pay him to fuck them.
What the fuck? It was tattooed?
Okay.
Jesus Christ, what the
Ow.
fuck?
Asmongold does project big dick energy, to be honest. Yeah, I think Asmongold can fuck, like 100%. I've had such a windfall of a different perspective lately.
Wait, this is a follow-up on another day?
Okay.
She's wearing another outfit, the lighting's different.
She looks
says,
better
"Hold
here."
up, there's part 2.
I've just stopped letting like the stigma and stuff like go to my head. You know, this is what I really think in my head, and this is how I am approaching life now because I watch him so much. Like whenever I'm like feeling bad about something or reconsidering something, I think, what would Asmongold do if he were me? And in my mind, based on everything I've heard of him and how he's like,
I'll give you a really great example of a problem that I solved. So, I needed to get a prescription refill.
Okay.
But I haven't been to the doctor in 2 years.
All right.
They wanted me to come in. I ignored their call following up for me to come in.
All right.
Okay? I ignored it for a week.
Okay.
I got a call today. My prescription was ready.
Nice. What is a prescription of?
Fucking got him.
Well, they want to make money, of course.
Sometimes you just gotta wait.
Oh, if I would scam motherfuckers, I would scam motherfuckers. Do this. I would do this. I didn't give a fuck. Like, this would be me. Asmongold would 100% sell pieces of his hair if he was a girl on OnlyFans with lots of hair. 100%, like, no.
I wouldn't do that, but I would have Chat GPT answer my messages. Like, I would enjoy the idea of paying a man to answer my messages.
That would be funny.
Because it would just...
I can also imagine Asmon selling bath water.
And I would make sure it's some fucking like big hairy
saying it's
man
Asmon's
too, not like some
bath water, and
Asmon
just names a pet Asmon and then bathes it and sells the water.
Big hairy man, 300 pounds minimum. Like, yeah, Tectone.
Hey, I believe this is kind of issue towards me here.
No reservations doing some of the shit I'm doing if he was a girl. So like this is just like and ever since I started thinking like what would Asmongold do, just my life has improved so much.
I think that's very true. This is a really smart girl. I like her. I'll link you guys the video. This was great. Yep, there you go.
Okay, Asmon's biggest fan.
Dude. Yeah, there you go. Holy fucking
Not too bad.
No, that's the way I handle things myself. Is I go and
definitely acceptable. Only question is if she'll be able to adapt to Asmon.
Every situation is that I try to avoid I try to avoid,
because a lot of women when they go into a relationship they want to try to fix up the man.
And if I can
like in Asmon's case, they're like, oh, I'll get him to groom himself properly. I'll
like it doesn't matter what
I'll clean the house properly
and
for
I'm
him.
Not afraid
what you guys need to realize is that
Asmon
doesn't want it cleaned. Right now, everything is where he knows where it is.
The way that I see
if it needs to be cleaned, he'll clean it when it needs to be used.
I'm not into that kind of stuff, man. Like I'm sorry to say, if I was bisexual, I would have no problem talking about it. I think it's totally fine. In a lot of ways, I kind of wish I was for a long time, because I'm like, oh, you know, like dudes can fuck other dudes, and then they can just hang out and play video games together.
Never been interested in men.
And then, like, a couple of friends that I had that
except
were
for this one time when I mistaked a man for a woman.
Situations. Bro,
long black hair, hourglass figure.
It's the same shit.
Only saw him from behind, looked like a woman.
It's just more drama. What the fuck? Yeah, it's the same exact shit. Like, what? Yeah, it's probably worse.
It was surprising when he turned around and it was a guy.
Escapades, yeah. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's all the same, man. So, yeah. No shot. Yeah, for real, man. Let me link you guys a video again. I'll give it a like. This was funny.
Okay, guys. That was Asmon's biggest fan. If you enjoyed Asmon's video, the original will be in the description, so give him a like, give him a sub. If you enjoyed my reaction, give me a like and give me a sub, and I will see you guys in the next video.